Hello everyone, thank you so much for being here with us this lovely Friday. My name is Elena Almaguer and I'm a realtor with the great team Elite Realty. I hope you're having an amazing day and you're getting ready for this beautiful weekend because I think it's going to be a nice weather. So thank you again. Today we're going to be talking about a program. It's one of the most powerful programs if you want to build your home from scratch. This is the one-time close construction loan. I know it sounds a little like a tongue twister, but it's the one-time close construction loan. What it basically is, it's a loan that allows you to buy the land and build the home and roll everything in one mortgage, only one payment, one closing. So that's what it is. And how does this work? It works kind of like a traditional loan. You need to get pre-qualified with the lender. That's the first thing you need to do to know your purchase power and to know your budget and how much you want to spend, how much you want to pay, and all this. So once you know that, then we go and look for the land. We go shop for the land, we found the land, and the bank or the lender is going to pay that seller for the land that we found. And everything that is left is going to be used to build your home. So that's going to be your budget to start building or constructing your home. After that, they're going to ask you for your plans, for your construction plans, because they need to know what's going to happen. But once we finish with that, the construction starts, they start building your home. And then the lender is going to start paying the builder in draws. They call it draws, so they're going to do little by little. So, the home takes, they get built in stages. They do the foundation, then they do the framing and this and that. So that's how your money or the lender is going to be paying that builder. They do the foundation, they pay that, and so on. As the construction continues, the lender is going to be paying and using that budget that you have. In the meantime, that the home is being constructed or built, they're building your home, you're going to be paying interest only on the amount that is being used. Remember, they're going to pay in draws little by little. So you're going to be paying interest only on that amount that is being used. So that's really, really good and convenient for you because your payment is going to be a lot less than having a traditional mortgage payment, which is going to include all the principal and everything that we know already. So you're doing that, and after everything is finished, they finish your home, it's ready to move in, automatically that loan, the one-time construction loan, is going to it's going to convert into a traditional long-term loan. We're going to be talking today about conventional loan. So if you got it for 15 years, 30 years, whatever years you got them for, it's going to convert automatically for you after they're done with the home. So as soon as they start doing that, then you're going to start paying your mortgage like everyone, like traditional payments with principal, interest, home insurance, and then the property taxes. And what are the requirements that you need to qualify for the loan? It's pretty simple. Like I said, we're working with a traditional mortgage, conventional mortgage loan. So they're going to ask for the same things. They're going to check your credit score. They're going to check your debt, your income, your work history, tax returns, the same thing as they do with a conventional loan. They're just going to ask for little extras. And the extras in this case, it's going to be, first thing, the lender is going to ask you for the plans and the specs. It's going to do, they call it like a construction plan. So they need to know exactly what materials you're going to use, what is going to be your budget, what is your timeline, the floor plan, everything needs to be in that package. So the lender knows exactly how much money you're going to need, and so that therefore they know how much money they're going to lend you. So that's one of the extras. The other thing that is extra that you're going to need is a builder. In this builder, it's not a DIY process, so you cannot build your own home unless you're a builder. But the builder has to be approved by the lender, and they have to meet specific requirements as well for them to say, okay, yeah, they can build your home, and this is going to be who we're going to be paying to. One of the requirements, or a few of the requirements that they're going to check on the builder is going to be, the builder has to be, first, it has to be registered, a registered company. They're going to have experience. So sometimes they ask you they need to be established, the company needs to be established for at least 3 years, 5 years, depending on the lender. And they also need to have an insurance as well for that company. So if they meet the requirements, they're going to say, yeah, you can use this builder and they can build your home. Another thing that they're going to ask you, it's for a future value appraisal. We know that the lender, if you're on a traditional mortgage, they're going to ask you always for an appraisal because the bank is not going to lend you more money than the home is worth. So the same thing, in this case, we don't have a home yet to evaluate, so that's why they're going to get a future value appraisal. So they know they're going to make sure that they can take the money back, right, in case of anything. But one of the most amazing things, and when I was talking to the lender and she was explaining me how this loan works, I was in shock because she said, I asked, okay, what's the down payment? I'm not sure if you know, but if you want to buy, because a lot of people, the dream is to build their own home, right? To build it, and they want to design it and everything, but they start buying the land. They said, okay, I'm going to buy the land and then I do my home. If you want to do that, if you want to buy raw land by itself before building, the down payment usually it's between 20% to 30 and sometimes 35%. That's a lot of money. If you go with this program, which is the one-time closed construction loan, because we're working with a conventional loan, the down payment can be as low as 3%. That was crazy. I was like, oh my God, this is mind-blowing. I have to share with everyone, because 3% is nothing compared to 20% to 30%. The most popular down payment for a conventional loan is usually 5%. But if you have like an excellent credit and an excellent profile, you might be able to get 3%, but that will depend on you and the lender. So you can talk to your lender and get pre-qualified to know exactly how much down payment you're gonna need. But this is amazing. The down payment, I was like, oh my God, I need to get one. And another benefits of this loan is just that you get fixed terms. So because you're getting like a traditional loan, everything is gonna be fixed. It doesn't matter, let's say it takes a year to build your home. You already know how much your payment's gonna be. You know the interest that you're getting, and you also pay less closing costs because it's only one closing. You don't have to do two different things, one for the loan and for the land, and then the other one for the construction. It's only one, so you save also in closing cost. So you save on the down payment and you save in costs. So I think it's a perfect program for you if you are thinking of, if you want to design your own home and you want to build it from scratch, but it matters who you work with. So not every lender does this program. So make sure you talk to your realtor. I always say it, because to close this program is going to take, it's going to depend on you. It can take 30 days, it can take 45 days, it can take longer if you're not ready, if you don't have everything put together. So make sure you talk to your realtor, to me, or to any of the Elite Dream Team realtors right now, so we can start getting that plan together. We can start gathering all the information, the documents, and connect you to the right person so you know what to expect and what to do. But that's it. This is a great program. If you have any questions about it, or if you're thinking about building your home and you didn't know how to start, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My number is 512-938-2288. I know a lender that is going to help you with this and make it easier for you. So we are here for you. Please let us know if you have any questions. Thank you again for being here with us. And remember that everyone can own a little piece of Texas. We just need the right plan to make it happen. See you next time.